On November 19th, I attended the 11 o'clock service at Marble Collegiate Church on 29th Street. The senior minister of the service was Dr. Michael B. Brown. Because the church wasn't a Catholic church, I didn't know quite what to expect. There was a large amount of diversity in the congregation, and the fact that the service was being broadcasted online allowed for even greater diversity, as people from all over the world were able to participate by watching the live stream. Because the service was being broadcasted, there was a note in the program that said recording wasn't permitted. For the sake of the class, I tried to capture some still, but for the sake of the church, I tried to be subtle about it. This resulted in me videoing a lot of the floor and of the music, but none of the service itself. One thing that I thought was really interesting was that before the service, a man who I assumed to be the choir director got up and introduced the songs of the day. He directed the congregation to use the hymnals for the songs that we'd sing together, and in the program, these songs were shown in bold, so we knew when to sing them. I found it interesting that there was a separation between what the congregation was and wasn't allowed to sing, and the fact that it was so blatant really surprised me. But when I heard that some of the music was more challenging, it made me realize that that was pretty necessary. One of the songs that just the choir sang, I sang with my high school chorus. The song was called Down to the River to Pray, and it was more complex than the ones the congregation sang because there were multiple voice parts. Here's a little sample of that song. The reading from Scripture that day was from Deuteronomy chapter 8, verses 7 through 18, which talked about how gracious God is, and I really liked that the message came through in all the songs that were sung. The pastor's sermon also focused around what God has given us and related to Thanksgiving, as it was just around the corner from that service. Despite the fact that it was different from a Catholic Mass, I really enjoyed the service, and I thought that the music was really well done.